This is the Real Game No Gimmick News. Real news that you can use.
Hey, yo, what is the deal, man? It's the real news, man. Real news that you can use, man. When we talk about everything that's going on in the news all this week, I got the guys with me, man. I got PG, the motherfucking hustler and shit. What up, PG?
What's happening? What's happening? What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Not a damn thing, man. You already know what it is, man.
I
How you
heard
doing?
that shit. I'm chilling, man. Slow motion, man. You know what it is. Another week down. Glad to be able to spit some shit about this bullshit going on. Talk some shit,
Back. Man, we got my guy Jay Caesar back, man. We ain't had Jay Caesar in a minute. We excited and shit.
What's happening?
The fucking big three. The big three is back and shit.
Hey, man. Hey, we was on a little injury reserve real quick, man. We back. We trying to get that chip, though.
You going for the fucking chip, though?
Most definitely.
I need some really big rings. Ain't too much going on, man.
Tell the people what's been up to, though, man.
Man, to be real, niggas just been trying to plant some foundations and get the roots in the ground tilled up real quick so we can come back out here with a big splash. I got some things lined up coming up in the next couple weeks here for the podcast side of things.
Nice. I know that's right. We like to hear that shit. All right, man, we gonna jump into these motherfucking topics, man. The motherfucking big three, man. We back. PG.
Already.
All right, so we're gonna jump into these motherfucking topics, man. This first one, the first one is I don't know how to say it. Like, it's kind of touchy for me because I'm a big fan of this person. I will say this, man.
Okay.
I am a fan of Sha'Carri Richardson. I'm a fan of Sha'Carri Richardson. You know what I'm saying? I like almost everything about her, to be honest. I mean, from what I know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I know all about her, you know what I mean? I ain't watched the documentary about her, you feel what I'm talking about? I'm just talking about eye test, the shit that I see, TV, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
What she talk, you feel me? Her style, the shit that she been through. I like her, you feel me?
Facts.
And I'm going to give y'all a story, man. A little backstory. When Sha'Carri before she got popular like that, I'm watching track and field, right? And I'm watching with my daughter. And I want to say I was watching the Jazz and my daughter.
Okay.
Right? And at the time, like I said, Sha'Carri wasn't famous like that. This before she got very popular. And so I didn't know if her name was Sha'Carri or Sha'Carri. I didn't know how to say it, right? And so I said, now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I said, man, I like the little hood girl. Do. Yo, oh, you laughing already, PG? You know what happened? Yo, them females in the house told my ass up. And I'm like, yo, like, and when I say the thing that threw me off, they was real mad at me that I said that they like described her as that. And I'm trying to explain to them, like, I don't see hood as a bad description or a bad word. Like, when I say it's hood, I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't see it as ghetto. You feel what I'm saying? But that was a little backstory. Man, they told my ass up for calling her a hood chick, because you know she had at the time, man, she had the nails. You feel me? Y'all remember how she first came out?
Bro, she had the weave. Different color. It was colored and all that. Like
the big boy weave.
I didn't know her name.
Right, Jay. The big boy weave.
I didn't know. But them black females ate my ass up. And every black female that I tried to like lead my taste through, they ate my ass up to that day. So I'll never make that fucking mistake again.
Hey.
But yeah, I said all that to say I'm a fan of her.
I'm gonna say what something. What it do? What it do? I don't want nobody to get offended. But
hold up, PG, before you get into your spiel real quick. HB cut his dreads.
It ain't even a spiel, but yeah.
Hold up, hey, I ain't gonna fake, bro. I was gonna speak when I seen HB pop up, bro. But I seen I ain't see the hair. See, that's how I know I've been gone too goddamn long, man. This shit crazy, man.
It's all good.
I
My
It's
had
nigga,
to
all
clean it.
chop the top off.
I had to
Hey,
clean it
hey, it's
up a
crazy
little
because I just
bit.
was watching y'all's last podcast and you had the whole head in there.
nigga. He just did
Yeah.
that shit.
He just did it.
Just had to clean up a
All right, my
little
fault. We
bit.
got off task real quick.
You know, I've been
No, it's
looking
all
You
like
good,
that.
Jay? It
For,
caught you off guard. It's good. You, hey, you attentive. You attentive.
I,
back.
I
Yeah, hey, yeah, that shit caught
Always.
me off the fuck guard.
I
like
know.
I've had that look for so long. The long locks, the big beard. Like my daughter 4 years old and she ain't never saw me but like that. Looking rough. So
She ain't
Hey,
never
man,
saw.
it's a
She
good
ain't
look,
never
bro.
saw you
I
cleaned
ain't
up.
gonna fake. I low key been
Wait,
thinking about doing the same transition.
wait till
PG.
you. What's happening, my
I'm,
nigga?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. My bad.
Nah, what's happening?
What you was about to say about Sha'Carri?
Oh, I was just gonna say, man. Sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they get offensive. People get offended, and they shit by the truth. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it's spoken about. But it don't. One thing for sure. Two things for certain. When you look at her, that's all you see.
Facts. I'm about to play this video, y'all. We're gonna talk about it.
Bet.
So this woman is in the airport with
hey,
her boyfriend who is
Chinese. Hey, there you go. He just added.
long story short, they got into a
I'm doing.
disagreement. She tried to get him arrested in the airport. And the only reason she didn't get him arrested, because when you're in the airport, everything's under surveillance. So when the police looked at what happened, they arrested her. Get away. Get gone. Get gone.
away.
That's an unforgivable sin when somebody tries to get you jammed up, knowing that they are insane. Here, bitch, go right here. I'm just fucking. Are you aware of what Sha'Carri Richardson?
Hey, that's one of my favorite shows. I don't give
He said, "Here, bitch, go right here." That was
right.
funny. All right, before we
And
get
he
into
be
it,
letting
man, we're
them
gonna
have
welcome.
it.
Before we
Yes,
get
he
into
do.
it, we're gonna welcome China. China from the Real Game No Gimmicks Lady Night. What's the deal? What's going on?
Hey, ladies' night.
All right, man. So
What's happening? Let me see. Unmute your mic. Or is that LBC? You got to mute it?
no.
That was on
Oh, there
me.
we go. Okay, got you.
Happy to
Got you.
be here.
Always,
Happy to be a part
always.
of Fellas Night for tonight. Appreciate you guys for letting me join y'all.
Oh, this not a fellas night. This just the news night.
Real game, no
Hey,
gimmicks,
but it's
huh?
all good though.
Yeah, this is just real game, no gimmick.
Thank you guys for letting me join.
Of course.
All right, man. So listen. I want to know what y'all feel about. All right, so I guess that I'm gonna recap that shit real quick. The carrier and her dude got into it
Right.
in the airport. Police, TSA, whatever was called, they stopped the situation or whatever. Some of the police grabbed the dude up. Some of the police grabbed Sha'Carri up. Dude over there saying, "I don't want no problem. She ain't do nothing to me." They like the police saying, the policeman telling them like, "Man, we about to arrest her for domestic violence." He like, "Ain't no domestic violence." And they like, "Ain't this your girlfriend?" He like, "Yeah, that's my girlfriend." He like, "Well, that makes it domestic violence." Dude, like, but it ain't been no violence. She ain't hit me. She ain't do nothing to me. The police officer said, "We got cameras, man. We just watched the cameras, man. We just saw her. We saw it." Other police over there with Sha'Carri, she over there saying,
Damn, my
and I
shit
get it,
static.
she in defense mode and shit, but she throwing dude under the bus. Why y'all taking me? He assaulted me, and I hate to be like that, but she was saying that shit. She was like, I can prove he assaulted me. She said, this the fucked up thing. She said, I'm in a domestic violence relationship, and I can prove it. Like, she was throwing dude under the bus, and I hate that shit. I hate that she did that. I hate that we got to see that because that almost made me look at her in a different light. But I try not to get into people's personal shit. You feel me? I like her because she a track. I like her because of what she do in the track and field. But that almost, I mean, that shit right there, that ain't sit well with me. That shit ain't sit well with me at all. And I want to hear what Jay got to say, because we ain't heard from Jay in the fucking grip.
Let's get it, Jay.
I'm gonna start by saying, China, I hope this is our first interaction together. So I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way when I say what I say, but I'm gonna let you know ahead of time I'm a generalist. So generally when I'm speaking, I'm not gonna be pointing my finger at you. So don't get offended if I say something that rubs you the wrong way, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say, this shit is it's like this is the status quo in 2020, in the 2020s, let's say the 2020s, that women have been doing this charade where they poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear. You know what I'm saying? Keep poking the bear. And the evidence is right there, but they gonna tell you a bald faced lie straight to your face. Tell you straight to your face. Hey, yeah, no, he beating my ass, but whole time she the one that's been beating his ass whole time. Whole time. It's very unfortunate because we are also in the 2020s where it's an era where we believe all women, and it's that Me Too thing that's still going on. So it's like it's kind of weird to me, bro. Like, if it wasn't on camera, how would this have turned out?
Oh my Lord.
He would have
Jay,
been
that's why I'm
gone.
glad you back. I'm glad you back, Jay.
Can I start with a comment before everybody comment on how he feels
Of
about how
course.
he feels?
Of course. Of course.
Let me make something clear. I am not here to be an advocate for women. I am here to be an advocate for me and how I feel. And my opinion is based off what I review and what we talk about. I'm not here to advocate for anybody else except for me saying my opinion. So I'm gonna use the name I see on the screen. Wait, hold up. Let me ask you this: how would you like to be addressed?
Hey, you can call me Jay.
Jay, you good with me? Say what the fuck you got to say and say it with your chest. Do
Hey,
not
I appreciate
excuse
that.
me because I do not need to be excused. I do not need to be a label warning before you express how you feel. Say it because I'm gonna say how I feel, and then we gonna talk about it. That's what we're here for.
For
So
sure.
I want to put that out there so you could be feeling free. Say however you feel and don't mind me.
Checkmate.
I just wanted to put that out there because I know, like, Jazz know how I get down, and she know not to take no offense. And I know I say sometimes LBC and PG know sometimes I go way right field on you. You'll be like,
Guess
hold
what?
on.
I know how to go left field or
Whoa.
right field right with you if I feel the
So,
need to. I
so
don't
with
need
Jay,
you good. We
with,
good.
with
We good.
with Jay, a lot of times, and this is why I like this is why I fuck with Jay. Like, you have to open your mind up and really listen to what he's saying a lot of time, because like he said, he's a generalist. So he's speaking generally. He don't go. You on mute, LB. Unmute it. Go ahead.
I said Jay the devil's advocate, man. Let's just keep it what the
Yeah.
fuck
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
he does play the devil's
Jay
advocate.
the
That
devil's
keeps it.
advocate, man. Let's
But
just
that's
keep it what
good
it
though.
is, man. That's what it is. We
But it's
love for
good
Jay
though.
on
So
here because
hey,
we damn sure
sometimes
ain't gonna
though,
all agree on. We ain't gonna all agree.
it's not an all the time thing with him though. Don't get it like that. Don't. It's just when he need to play it, he'll play it. If we get to agreeing too much, he'll bring that other side out and be like, now
Hey,
look, what
hey,
if it's like this?
we gonna have to divide this shit now. It's too much yeses over here.
And that's right. And that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need that though. We can't. It's
fact.
gonna be boring
That's
if
fact.
everybody like, yep.
That's Jay's role right there. That's Jay's role right there.
Hey, my
And guess
nigga.
what? It ain't nothing wrong with it. And
Mm-mm.
with me joining the podcast for now or rather long term, I'm okay with that because we're not here to agree. We're here to show all these different opinions and personalities and let the public feel how they feel. We're just here to
Facts.
show how we feel about it. We're not here
Facts.
to pick each other off or battly like verbally communicate battle. That's not what we're here for. We're here to express how we feel, let our voices be heard, and then let the public feel how they feel. So
That's
Jay,
it.
talk your shit. Pop your shit.
I, I'm cool. I got my little piece off. I mean, I can go deeper because I know I heard LB speaking on some things with the Sha'Carri, but I want to hear y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say too, for
So
sure.
you know. So go ahead. So all right, well then I'll run it real quick because mine is short and simple, man. My thing is you don't really know people until you know people. We don't really know Sha'Carri. You know what I'm saying? I get that man was trying to be cool and be like, yeah. I mean, he love her. You know what I'm saying? That's he got some kind of infatuation. He got a connection to her. He don't want nothing to see. He don't want nothing bad to see nothing bad happen to her, period. Because he know what that's about. They take her down. It's a whole bunch of shit. She's a celebrity, whatever. He don't really want none of that. But the thing is, just like Jay was saying, man, people been playing this game. We in this era where people play this game like we just gonna talk and say whatever, and motherfucker gonna believe you. Now everything is being documented in that airport. Ain't no games to be played here. We see exactly what happened. And we're gonna move accordingly, no matter what you say, because this is again, this is another era that we in, is that everything is being watched. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you outside of the home and you ain't somewhere where, like Jay said, ain't no cameras there. How would this have turned if it wasn't no evidence? You know what I'm saying? If they was in closed doors, just like your boy, what's the big nose Marvel nigga name? The big nose nigga, Jonathan Majors or whatever. Just like him getting beat up by the white chick running down the street. But she called on him and it was a whole case because there wasn't no evidence of that. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. You never know somebody, man. You never know somebody until you know them, and we don't know her. That's just how she is. What your first assumption, LBC, is pretty much sad to say what it was. But we like that. We love ghetto people. Shit, I'm ghetto. Shit, nigga, I love.
I'ma say I'm more relatable because I'm human. I'ma show up as I am and let the chips fall where may.
There it is. And I can dig it.
I mean, I don't
Mike
know, man.
is getting on. He gave me the laptop he was logged in on, so he got my Mac. Mac is something totally different when logging on Facebook and Messenger. So he's using my Mac to try log in because I couldn't. So just give him a little grace. He'll be joining us.
Oh yeah, he know the deal. He can just pop in. LBC got the boards.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 2025. I think everybody need to probably try and work on getting some surveillance around in their situation because it's getting a little spooky out here for real. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's really getting out of hand with all this. And I mean, obviously, you know that saying when you give a person an inch, they gonna take a mile. I think it just really brews from the fact that like prior to now, it wasn't a lot of evidence that pointed the other way to show that this isn't what's really going on. And there's a lot of people that's still behind them walls or that had to go behind them walls behind the allegation just like that.
I'll say this, and this is just me speaking from a female's perspective, even as a female. If you feel the need that you need surveillance, you don't need to be with that person.
Ooh.
Period, point blank.
See, China, I have a hard time. I have a hard issue with that one because, like PG said, you don't know nobody until you know somebody. Like, unless you've been through everything with a person.
I feel what you're saying, but do you need to welcome them into your home before you feel you need to? Before you feel like you know them? No.
So
anybody.
I have a theory. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish, Jay, and then I'll come in.
No, I just was gonna say I have a theory that you really don't know a person until you actually live with them, though.
That could be facts. However,
until you live with them, yeah,
you can get a lot of signs.
You went mute, China. You went mute.
You went mute, China. Oh,
sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. From a female's perspective, we fall in love at first with the idea. And it's based off a couple first conversations we may have with you. We fall in love with the idea that you bring to us, right? So with the idea being set there, we're feeling like you're this person, even if you're not.
I've heard that before.
Like, yeah, I've heard that before. Get an idea of a female based off what we're saying we're going to do or bring to the table. So what I'm saying is, you do not have to bring anyone into your close knit circle until you feel more comfortable. Nobody's given a time frame. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It could be a month, 2 months, 3 months. We are
Facts.
giving. Let me explain. We are told to be giving this dream. You meet your sweetheart in high school. You marry them. You create kids. That's not all of our reality, because half of us may not finish high school or make it to high school. That's not our American dream. That's not our reality. So as far as how we move versus to how we should be moving, it's going to look different. We come from a poverty standpoint to where we getting less resources. We are getting less things that we need to survive, right? So with that being said, we are stuck in survival mode. And with us being stuck there, any little glimpse of joy and happiness, sometimes, whether it's man or female, we hang on to that a bit, and more so with females. More so.
Can I ask a
So
question
the
real quick,
female
China?
looking at a dude, he feeding her this whole dream, and she dreaming it like, oh, he can do this, we can do like this. It's like a reality, a dream.
Yes.
Until the truth becomes the truth.
Can I ask you this though?
And that's both ways. I'm only saying it from female. That's both ways. A female could be how she wants until the truth comes out. That comes on equal playing fields. I'm not taking the one from female or male, but yes, Jay, please.
What? I get what you're saying, but what in all of that creates the situation where a female would go stoop to that level? Like for you to go and tell the police that a lie like that, like
There's no explanation for that.
at any gravity, is like you really trying to fuck my life up.
I'm not
Right.
defending that.
So
I'm not defending the story.
what part of the mindset creates that situation where it's like, hey, you know what? I'm about to fuck this nigga's life up.
Hurt.
Like,
Hurt.
The anger. So it's the anger. It's the anger. Whatever he did to hurt her, she's going to the. So when you invested, so with
No private
females,
PG.
right? With females, it's more of an emotional thing. When them emotions is tied to somebody like that, it's tough. Like with whatever he did, it could have been minute, Jay. It could have been minute, small. Whatever he did hurt her to the point where she wanted to take everything from that nigga. It was like the saying, a woman scorn type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you piss a woman off, it's that they move with emotions and not, logical. You know what I'm saying? They move straight on emotion. So at that point, it was 0 to 100. I'm gonna take this nigga all the way down. Fuck it. Fuck that. He hurt the shit out of me. Fuck him. But she wasn't thinking logical.
emotional intelligence was at an
Yes.
all-time low.
It's an all-time
Yes.
low right there.
But guess
bro.
what? That I agree. I believe in her situation, it wasn't just that one situation. It was
Right.
past trauma that she experienced. And with that past trauma, one thing he did took her back to that place, and you got to pay for any and all, which is not fair or right by far. That's why people they need to heal before they step from one relationship to the next.
And I'm
That's
so
why it's
sorry to
important
say,
to heal.
I'm so sorry to say, a lot of anger that comes from any of us is a lot of past trauma and things that have nothing connected to the person that we dealing with, right?
I 100% agree. Matter of fact, no, fuck that. I 1,000,000% agree with that. And I actually had a conversation with somebody about this where I said, I think that the problem that we have right now is that so many people are experiencing way too fucking much at a very fast pace, and
Oh
it
my
just
God,
causes like so much turmoil because like when you're experiencing all of these things at a breakneck speed, your emotions is
Yes.
all the fuck over the place. And
Yes.
sometimes you get a little too emotionally invested when you shouldn't have even been emotionally invested in
And
the
guess
first
what?
place.
Ooh, nigga.
That's what,
Put
Jay.
that shit.
To deal with that,
He's
it's causing more
back.
chaos because now you're combating what you're dealing with what you know how to deal with it, which ain't right in the beginning. Without the tools to know how to know, like, okay, when I'm feeling over bursted, when I'm feeling
Hey, hold on, China, hold up. There's something going on with your audio. I
HB
can't
got
really
to mute.
hear.
HB got to mute while she talking.
Oh, okay,
Whenever
okay.
I'm talking,
HB.
you got to mute. When I'm talking, you got to mute.
HB, boom, solved.
I want to hear. All right.
A lot of trauma going on. And until that person recognizes their trauma and work on it, it's going to continue to keep going. It's a cycle. Somebody has to stop that cycle. It's a lot of single men. And let me tell you, it's a lot of men being raised by single women. We are emotional. The hell? By nature. So if you're
I
raised
call
by a
that the
single
first
woman,
problem.
you kind of carry those traits without wanting to, or you over
Yep.
don't do it. You don't want
Yep.
to show
Hey,
any emotion. This is what I have realized when it comes to men and women. Women know hurt, depression, unsatisfactory, upset. Men know anger. And to them, that's upset, that's frustration. It's all in one. Anger becomes the only emotion they know. They don't know anything in between there. They know I'm mad. Let me act on that. So back to what you were saying, as far as the explanation, the only explanation is she's traumatized. He is too, clearly. They both are. Nobody's trying to take away from either of their trauma. However, her trauma made her act out in the way she did, which was unfair to him. If
I,
you get
I
where I'm coming from,
I don't know how traumatized he is, but I know he's naive.
Mm.
Hey,
I'm quite
G,
sure there was some trauma in his life. A lot of us have
Because
not surpassed it. Whether you recognize it and deal with it, that makes a difference.
because I'm gonna tell you something first. Like when I started, like that, everything you saying is on point, and I'm gonna go back to something that you just said, which we touched on a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying, in another situation, but like when I started to, like, we talked about shit being, not involved with shit that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? The anger coming from a different place. When I started like letting shit go, I
Mm-hmm.
realized that couldn't nothing give me motherfucking hey nigga. You can call me every name out the book, but if you put your hands on me, that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm just gonna act on that. I'm gonna defend myself, but that's how I'm talking. But I don't have nothing. I'm cool. I'm situated. I ain't got nothing to be mad about. Fuck, I'm gonna be mad about you for. Did you put money in my pocket? No. You know what I'm saying?
PG.
You know what I'm saying? Is you contributing to my family, my household, and the shit and the goals that I'm working for or towards? No. So what am I emotionally, like Jay said, what am I emotionally invested in that shit for?
Mm.
Why? Why
Mhm.
am I? I'm not even. I can't be. So I'm gonna laugh that shit off. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what
Guess
I'm
what,
saying?
PG?
I think
Everybody is
Yeah,
not unfuckwittable.
right, because we live in
I
a
Everybody
think
has
micro
not
we,
reached
we
a
live in a
level of.
microwave we live in a microwave society. Like
Mm.
Jay said, everything is fast and quick, and our emotions, people's emotions. If you don't know how to control that, people's emotions are all over the place. Shit
hey,
you
I
can see,
think
shit you see on your phone gonna have you going through your day like, man, I just seen a video where police fucking with a nigga. Man, fuck that police nigga. You know what I'm saying? You
hey,
gonna be mad.
I think that comes a lot from I think that goes back to a little bit of what China was saying when she spoke about, a lot of us being raised by single
Oh
mothers.
yeah,
And I think y'all remember in a podcast before where I spoke about how like you when you raised by a single mother, your whole perception of life is fucked up when you a man because you're not
that,
thinking the way that a man is supposed to be thinking about how shit
right.
is that's going on out
I
here or
Is that
or
the
probably
last one? Is that the last one you was on? We reviewed that shit where the nigga was talking about he got mad about that shit, or did you miss that one?
I think I
It
missed
nah,
was
he
that.
was
it
on
was a
there.
Math Hoffa or something. It was somebody's show. Matt was it Math Hoffa?
Oh, I don't think Jay was on that one.
Jay
Yeah,
was
no,
on
I
that
wasn't on.
because that
Talking about
Jay.
the
That's
single
exactly
father.
what I was talking about. What we talked about a couple podcasts ago. That's the exact situation I was talking about. Like it's
Yeah,
different. Like you single. It's so many emotional men out here, and that shouldn't
emotional as
be.
fuck.
It shouldn't be. Like, bro, like you gotta check that shit, bro. Like, ain't no way.
I will ask this.
Ain't no way.
Yes, they definitely need to get in tune with their manliness. But I would ask this:
They can't. They never been
what
shown that.
is around them that's giving them that example?
There it is.
They
Hey,
got their
it's a
friends and maybe an OG that's been OG, that's washed out, that's giving them advice on how to be OG where he used to be. And then you got young kids showing them, we just kill. That's what we do.
hey,
What?
Kill,
Hey,
another
and the
steal,
thing.
let it
OGs
be
ain't
known.
worth shit because they broke.
Another thing is too when so I think China said this too, that folks is not they not able to process the stuff that's going on in their life, so they emotionally like bothered about a bunch of stuff. Basically,
Facts.
in a nutshell, is what she was saying. And
Mm-hmm.
another thing is with that is basically it's like in this fast breakneck speed world, motherfuckers don't have time to sit down and actually figure out who they are as a person or
Come on, Jay.
understand how they think as a person.
Well,
They
people don't.
struggling to survive daily. They don't got
Right.
time to research, think about how to come ahead to get a game plan together. They just worried about their day to day.
Oh no, they have the time. It's just the distractions
There
is
we go.
overpowering. Because
There we
instead of
go.
us sitting down, instead of watching YouTube
Come on
videos
now. Stay on Facebook.
where Meg the Stallion twerking and stuff, we can be sitting back trying to figure out some whole nother stuff. Like
Watch YouTube instead of being YouTube
you sit on
University.
Facebook and you scroll on Reels for like what you thought was 5 minutes, and that shit turned into 2.5 hours.
All right,
That's
well, let
it.
me say it this way. I'm talking about the working people.
Okay.
They don't have time to actually watch videos on how they could come up because their jobs are already lined up.
I'm
When they
telling you,
is
China.
at home, they just got time to sleep. They're not raising their kids. They don't know where their kids at because they're working 2 to 3 jobs or 2 jobs. So
I'm
that's
telling you,
where
China.
that was coming from with me, Jay. But I feel where you're
Sometime.
coming from for
I
sure.
got you right. But
Talk to me, Jay.
I'm telling you right now, like at my job, for instance, I work 12 hours most days. I work 7 days a week, most weeks. At the end of the day, most
Damn,
people
nigga.
are at work. They got their headphones in, and guess what they're listening to? That new little
Podcast
baby that just dropped.
or some dumbass
That new
music.
Rod Wave that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
not taking the time to say, well, let me listen to a podcast.
All
Let me listen
right,
to an
well, let me ask
audio
you
book.
this.
Let me listen to an audio. See, this is what I do all day. When I'm at work, I'm not listening to music. I'm listening to podcasts and audio books. I'm trying to expound my
Mm-hmm.
mind. But most
I
people
feel
don't
that,
have that
and I can
mindset
respect
because
that.
most people don't have that leadership that's
I
showing them, hey,
love
look, bro,
Kendall.
everything ain't out here in these streets. Man, get in this book, bro. Or check these folks out. They dropping jewels, they dropping knowledge. It's not a lot of that going on.
LB Mike said adding back. And I'm with you, Jay, and you're right. However, if I'm doing 12-hour shifts and I want to listen to Chris Brown my whole 12 hours, let me do that. Real stuff. I'm already here 12
Nobody's
hours running
stopping
my
you,
day.
China. Nobody's
And
stopping
I
you,
get it,
China. But the problem,
China, but this is what Jay, this is the exact point Jay is making.
I
Instead of
love you being
instead of focusing on self-improvement, we focusing on
getting through.
relaxing ourselves, and we
we
focusing on
self-indulging,
leisure.
PG.
Or self-indulgent. We self-indulgent instead of working on self-improvement. And so it took me a while. Like, I'm not gonna lie, everything we talking about, like, this is why I'm saying, Charlie, I love that you said that you
I ain't
relate, because
above
I
none
can
of this
relate.
shit. Okay, I'm over
Right, because I
emotional. I'm
I
over
can
all this shit. Everything we talk about, that's
I,
me.
I can relate. Like, it took me a while. I still do it some days. I say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna listen to this music, but I don't even listen to music. Let me put this book on. You know what I'm saying? And put this book on while I'm working. And I do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to break myself from doing that.
Something to say about this?
Yeah. I want to take it back a little bit to the actual incident. Did they actually arrest her, or did anybody get arrested for
She got
it?
arrested.
You said she got arrested? Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Because without those cameras, I was in a similar situation. Police was called. I never put my hands on the female, but she actually put her hands on me, and I grabbed her to stop her from hitting me. But when the police got there, they arrested me, and I was forced to plead guilty because I had said I grabbed her to stop her from hitting me. But if cameras would have been there, then they would have been able to see what actually went down. Now, I probably did something to provoke her, to throw her mental off and make her mad like that. But I feel there was no excuse. She just tried to end that man's career before it's even started.
Okay, Mike just said a few things that are really troubling to me. I may have did something to provoke her. You are not responsible. Can you mute it? Okay, you mute it real quick. Did you mute it? I can hear me. You are not responsible for anybody else's actions or reactions to your actions. That's on them. First, let's talk about that. So there's nothing you could have did that got you that reaction you got. That's on that person. That's a them problem, not a you problem. I can call a person a bitch for 3 hours straight. That's on them. Whether they feel like this involves a physical contact situation or whether I should walk away. That has nothing to do with you. I just wanted to put that out there real quick because I think people get it confused when it comes to men and women on whether stuff or even just period. Women and women and men and men, whether you provoke. Everybody is responsible for them and their emotional intelligence and how to react. And that's something I'm learning for me.
Right. Or she been going through things, or something made her snap. Like I understand that part. Now I grabbed my girl's friend's butt. Now that's what actually happened. I
Okay.
was wrong for that. I grabbed her butt, she saw me, and she went crazy. And she jumped in that same mode. She got the swinging on me. That's the only reason why I said I provoked that. She didn't just out of the blue call the police and say I hit her for no reason. It was a reaction from an action.
But did you hit her?
No, no.
Exactly. You grabbed her friend's
And
butt.
that's why I'm saying I don't care how she was feeling. That's a red flag. Kick her to the curb. She just she just tried to end your whole career. If those police wasn't there to watch those cameras, it would have been the other way around. And 9 times out of 10, well, they probably got a couple dollars. I couldn't fight my case. So unfortunately I was a victim. Called a
I,
felony over it.
I want to say this. You feel like you couldn't fight your case, so you didn't. That's like a choice that you're making in that situation. If you know you're not guilty, you could have fought it. Because you're black and you had no real attorney, you copped out. And I understand. That's what's happening
from what HB is saying,
in low
from
income.
from what HB is saying, it gave me another idea that I think that a lot of times we give too many passes to these females, and that's why they keep getting out of line like this and doing all this crazy stuff, and then we get knocked off because we done set up these rules that say a no harm shall be done to a woman in the least bit. And we keep giving them passes to lay. Hey, you can smack the hell out that man. He bigger than you, and they get a green light. Hey, at the end of the day, we gotta stop allowing all that stuff to be even a little bit of like even the smallest gesture of it. It gotta be stopped because at the end of the day, it goes back to that saying: you give them an inch, they take them out, and that's for anybody. So if you allow a person to just playfully smack you, hey, at the end of the day, shoot, you can't be too mad when they really smack you.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Jay. I agree
Um,
with you. Go ahead.
yeah. So what I took away from this is, man, we just more protective. His whole thing when the police got there, his whole thing was to protect her. His whole thing was protect her. And,
And
so
would
that's just
he
what it
have
is.
been wrong?
That's just what it is. You know what
My
I'm
bad,
saying?
not to cut. Not
That's what he was on. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to protect her. And the whole time he trying to protect her, she on the other side trying to throw bro under the bus, and that shit was
On the other side, not giving a fuck.
yo.
HB, I think you was muted when you was trying to talk just now, bro.
Yeah. I'll be muting y'all
Yeah,
for a
I was
reason.
gonna say, would he have been wrong if he had sent her to jail? Like she was
Hell
trying to
nah, he
do to
should have
him?
sent her ass
If
to
he would have
jail.
been like, no, I don't want to press charges, like I want to press charges. Because you gotta understand this is his career. This is his life is based off of what he been worked so hard for to get in the position that he in now for her to just take it away.
Hell no, he
So
should have
what
sent her ass to jail, bro. That's that giving her a pass shit. She done beat
What
my
the,
ass in this airport, and then she done
at,
said I done beat her ass, trying to
And
send me
it's
to
and then
jail.
cameras.
turn it
at the
around?
end of the day, he ain't had no choice. The police ain't even give him no option. They said we saw it on
Yeah,
camera, we watched everything, we taking
they
her to
still
jail.
gonna take that over.
He ain't had no option. He was trying to tell them nothing happened, no violence even happened. But they like, nah, we saw it. Like, and she was over there, she kept saying, really? What was dude's name? Whatever his name was, she kept saying, really? Like, I don't know. Man, I hated watching that video. That shit, I hate it.
I will say this. I will say this about the whole situation. It's unfortunate that it happened. However, at the end of the day, as a female, I was raised. You don't put your hand on no male. You don't put your hand on no goddamn body. My mama didn't just teach me man or female. My mama taught me you don't put your hand on nobody unless you want to get hit back.
That's a good lady.
Period. So with her being an aggressor and setting that tone, especially in the airport where that's like government property now at this point. He don't have a say so. It's on camera.
Hey, I done got smarter in my years. I done grew up and I learned first and foremost, don't put your hands on nobody. But if a woman gonna put her hands on me, I got my hands on that speed dial. 911, come on, come get this girl. I can't go to jail for this one.
You got anything else, HB?
Yeah, HB.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about this subject. We've been on for like 40 minutes.
You ain't saying nothing though.
Hey, I'm good on it. I done move. I'm good on that.
I'm calling the police, HB. I'm calling the police. You hear me?
You calling the police on her?
Hey, I'm calling the police. Hey, this woman done knocked my eye out, dog. Man, I can't go down for that. Hey, look, man, you can't, because as men, bro, you gotta think, bro, we already go down for everything. I cannot go down for beating a woman, bro, and I ain't even do it. No, man, I can't.
And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't.
I can't. Because if she called the police, even if she was beating my ass, if they call the police like HB said, she might have a stretch for me trying to defensively stop her from beating my ass. I'm going my black ass to jail.
That's exactly what happened to me. I protect myself. I just hold on, watch out, but because I grabbed her after she was hitting me, they said I would automatically be guilty if we go in front of that jury.
And that's with a court-appointed attorney. That's how they get us in jail. That's how they keep the saga continuing. They make you feel you don't have a fight, a case you can't fight.
But the whole point, it shouldn't even have went there. Like,
hey, what? Oh, hold on, y'all got. I just want to say one thing, one last.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show Mike that he need to mute when I'm talking. Like I'm dying hearing this echo when I'm talking like now.
All right, y'all okay? So look, this is all I want to say. This is my last thing. LBC ready to move on. So look, check it out. This is my last thing about it, and I just want to put this out there. People out there, y'all watch. Everybody watch, man, and this is a fact. That first argument that you have with a person, when you getting to know them, a female, male, that part when y'all getting in, when you courting, you getting to know that first disagreement y'all have is the key to how long you gonna be with somebody. Or how long you gonna put up with whatever y'all got going on. Because that first disagreement gonna show you, it ain't gonna show you everything, but it's gonna show you a touch of what's to come. And if you see that it ain't going in no good direction, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Quick, fast, in a hurry. That's all I gotta say.
Well, hold on. I gotta respond to that real quick. Man. People can hide. People can play that role for like the first year almost, man. Like people can, I think longer than that, HB. I think you can hide it for about a year.
That's why I said it ain't gonna show you everything, but it'll show you a touch.
But
it really be, you really don't be paying attention.
Live with a person. If you don't live with them. You know what I'm saying? If you live with them, you might can see it better, but if you don't live with them, they can hide it for up to a year.
Like Jay said, you got to live with them to really know them.
No,
you got to live with somebody to really know them.
I would say yes and no. I think it would depend on how much y'all actually really communicate.
There we go. Let her cook.
If y'all them type of people who communicate all day throughout the day, you're learning them.
That's it.
If y'all are the type that just communicate 2 or 3 times, hey, how you doing? Good morning. How's your day? How's work going? Y'all not really holding no conversation of substance. And yes, it can take up to a year because y'all ain't been talking about shit for probably 3 months. Except for
Fact.
good morning, how you been?
And that's how people hide. To put on what LBC said, that's how people hide.